Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. Hope you guys all had great holidays with your family and maybe some friends as well. Maybe not given all that's going on. So in today's video, I wanted to share my updated 2021 wish list. It's been updated because I crossed off a few items from my past wish list, which was covering the 2020 and 2021 wish list. If you haven't seen my wish list video in the past couple of months, I will link it up above and down below in the description box. You can go and watch that one. So as always, I have it written down all here in my agenda. This is a new agenda that I actually purchased from Target a couple days ago, and as much as I don't like using a dated agenda, just fell in love with how pretty this was, so that's what I'm using at the moment. So I'm going to go through the list of the items that are on my wish list. You may notice a couple things here on the wish list if you've seen my wish list video before, and I will talk about what is currently missing from the wish list, and that'll probably be covered in a different video, and I'll get to that after I'm done covering the items on my wish list. So the first item that's on my wish list, which I think is the most expensive item on my wish list at the moment, and that's the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini Backpack. For those of you guys who follow me on Instagram or have watched some of my previous videos, this actually used to be on top of my wish list, and instead of buying this, I actually ended up buying the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse and the reverse monogram instead. And I really thought, okay, with the Pochette Matisse in my collection, I don't think I will want the Palm Springs Mini Backpack again, but I think they're two very different bags, and it has two very different vibes. And I've always liked the Palm Springs Mini Backpack. I think it'll be a great travel bag whenever that becomes a thing again. And I just really love the combination of the black leather with the brown monogram canvas. So that's still on top of my wish list. I can see myself wearing that during the summertime, during winter overcoats. It'll go well with like t-shirt and jeans. And that's definitely a bag that's on top of my wish list. Although I thought I could replace that with a Pochette Matisse. I love my Pochette Matisse, but it's a different bag and I still want it. So next on my wish list, I tried to stay away from this item because it's expensive for what it is, and everyone who's a luxury YouTuber or just a luxury items collector, like they all have this in like several different colors, and I always kind of thought it was dumb to own this, but I have been thinking about getting this for several years and I still haven't purchased this for a reason. But I saw a YouTuber, her name is Gina. She showed how she's using it for her purposes, and I thought it would be perfect for my needs as well. And I'm talking about the Hermes Bestia coin purse. A lot of people love the Louis Vuitton round coin purse, but first of all, the ones without any special prints are discontinued, so you can't buy those in boutiques or on the online website anymore, unless you get either the multi-pochette strap or the multi-pochette. It comes with kind of like a thicker coin purse, and I'm not a huge fan of the thicker coin purse. I think personally it beats the purpose of a coin purse, and it's round, so I think it's kind of like an awkward shape. I wish they had made it in how the Hermes makes theirs. And I saw Gina, she has hers, and she showed that she can just fold the bills in half and put coins, and it actually ends up catching the coins in the little flap pretty perfectly. I currently just carry a card holder, but a lot of times I do have some loose change or I have some cash. It's really becoming difficult to keep track of my cash and coins in different places, so I think this fits my needs perfectly, and that's why I'm looking to buy it. I definitely think it's way overpriced for what it is, but then again, the Louis Vuitton key clays now cost how much? Like $215. It's also overpriced. So I think I'm willing to spend a little over $200 to buy it in the perfect pink or red shade this year. The third item that I have on my wish list is also something that I tried to resist. I've actually bought this in one size previously, I think maybe 2 years ago, and ended up being way too small, so I had to return it, but I never repurchased because I ended up buying something else. And I'm talking about the Valentino Rockstud jelly sandals in the black color specifically. I think 2, maybe 3 years ago, I bought this in a size 38, and they ended up being way too small. So I definitely need to buy my true to size, which is 39. So I currently don't have any black sandals that's like flat, that also needs to be like kind of water resistant and waterproof, and I think the Valentino Rockstuds will fit that perfectly. However, I also think this is way overpriced, coming in at $425, so I will definitely be on the lookout for some discounts, getting it from like discounted stores and things like that. So I'll be on the lookout, and I want to definitely buy it in the summer months or beginning of the summer. Where I live, summer starts around May, maybe even end of April, so that's when I'm looking to buy this pair of shoes this year. And then next item that I have on my wish list, this is again something that I have bought previously, actually only a couple months ago, and I ended up returning it because I wasn't fully in love with it. And I think I know why I wasn't fully in love with it. I'm talking about the Louis Vuitton mini pochette, but this time in the monogram print. The one that I ended up buying was a Damier Ebene, and I was just kind of underwhelmed, if you will. I bought it, it sat on my shelf for about a week, didn't even touch it once. I think I unboxed it, looked at it, and I kind of displayed it on my bookshelf, and it just sat for 7 full days. That was around the time that when I also bought the Gucci Marmont in the super mini size, and between the two, I was definitely set on keeping the Gucci Marmont in the super mini size, and I'm glad that I did. But I think if I were to get it in the monogram, I could use it as a catch-all. I can use that as a little handbag, if you will, although it doesn't fit my phone. If I'm going on like a date night, I don't think that would be too big of an issue. I think it'll be great for multiple purposes. I just didn't really fully love the Damier Ebene print, but if I can get it in the monogram print, I think that'll be perfect. And then the next item that I have on my wish list is a pair of shoes. This was on my 2020-2021 wish list in the previous video, and I'm talking about the Golden Goose, I think they're called Superstar sneakers, the one that everyone loves, but there's like a specific pattern that I want, has a leopard star on the side and has the gold, what do you call it, like a tab in the back where it touches your heel. So this is another pair of shoes that I have bought, but I bought it in a size too small. I think I bought it in an Italian size 38, but I definitely should have gotten at least 30.5 or 39. So I've been looking on the websites for this specific pair to go on sale, but I think it's because like it's an older style. They don't have it on the websites like Neiman Marcus, Saks, Nordstrom, Essence, or any of those retailers anymore, and I will have to order it directly from the Golden Goose website. But still, I love the look of that combination of colors, the leopard print as a star and the gold in the back. I think that looks gorgeous. It also comes with the black shoelaces, and I just love the combination. And I am willing to pay full price for those this year. I will probably end up buying this pair of shoes in the fall-ish time, maybe September. And then the last item that I have on my wish list, it's actually looks like it's a short wish list, but there is a reason why, and I'll get into that in a second. So the last item that I have on my wish list is a Max Mara coats. I already own a kind of a thicker Max Mara coat. The one that I'm looking to buy is kind of like the thinner, with a collar that's like double collar, and in the very typical brown camel color. I have a coat that I bought from their outlet stores like several years ago, and that has lasted me a really long time, and I'm kind of looking to replace that, if you will. Since I already have a thicker coat, I'm looking to buy the thinner one that's 90% wool and 10% cashmere. I know they have seasonal sales, so I'm looking to buy one that's on sale. The one that I currently own also was on sale earlier in 2020. I almost said earlier this year, but now it's 2021. So I'm looking to add that to my collection towards the end of the year this year. And yeah, that'll kind of complete my coat collection. I don't have a huge wardrobe or anything, but I think that'll help me kind of survive the winter, if you will, this year. Okay, so my wish list actually ended up being really short, and there is a reason why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So currently I only have, I think, 6 items on my wish list, which is kind of crazy because normally I have a wish list that's like 20 items long. And there is a reason for that. I have a lot of bags that's listed under maybes, and I'm assuming that I will get distracted this year and buy like 1 or 2 things on a whim. So I'm not including those. I always like to give myself a little bit of wiggle room. So there are, I actually have my wish list broken out by months when I'm gonna buy what. And there are several months where it's just blank because I'm not planning on buying anything. Those months I would like to buy like some clothes or like things that I need to buy, something for the house or stuff like that. And I also know that I will get distracted and I want to buy like an SLG, something that I didn't think of, but it's really cute and I gotta have it, kind of thing. So there's only 6 items right now on my wish list. If you listen to my wish list this far, thank you for bearing with me. You will also know that I only have 1 bag on my wish list. That's because, like I said, I have several bags under the maybe bucket, and I want to kind of cover that in a separate video. Because there's a lot of bags that I want to get your opinions on, because a lot of these bags, people might say that's kind of, you know, out of style, it's not really in anymore, or like that looks tacky, something like that. So I wanted to cover that in a separate video. So thank you for watching this video, you guys. I know it was a little chatty and a little bit longer, maybe not after I edit, but anyway, thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below to let me know what you guys are planning to buy this year in 2021, and I'll see you guys in my next video.